There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and every now and then I like to do one of these videos for you guys. And so in this video, I'm going to be comparing the top 10 basketball players to some of the top accountants or top hedge fund managers in the world. And a lot of you guys have been asking for more information on hedge fund managers, and I just think this is a fun kind of way to kind of open the eyes of the masses or the people who may watch my channel and just kind of see what real money looks like. And this all starts with my son. Every now and then, well, just about every time he comes to Atlanta, me and my son, we talk about what he wants to be. And he's fascinated by the rapper lifestyle, the actors, how much money they make, the athletes. And I don't want to limit his scope. I don't want him to think that he can't be one of those, but it is a very difficult road. But that's still not where all the money is. And his main focus is actually the money. It's not so much just necessarily a passion to be a basketball player, but he's really motivated because he thinks that's who has all the money. Those people have the money and he's trying to get to it. I mean, he's my son, so it makes sense. But I will support him in anything that he decides to do. I just don't want him to be limited to thinking that that's where all the real money is. So in this situation, I'll tell him to tell me his favorite basketball player or football player or whatever, and then we'll compare them to one of the world's top accountants. And it's pretty interesting. So I just wanted to make a video like that for you guys. And so in this scenario, I compared the top 10 wealthiest or richest basketball players' salaries compared to some of the top hedge fund managers. And in case you don't know what a hedge fund manager is, they're basically, they work in the financial sector. They basically invest other people's money. And LeBron James, well, all NBA players, all top 10 NBA players, salaries, endorsements, everything included was about $540 million for 2019. And that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, right? LeBron James makes up about 88.7 million of that from 2019. And his net worth is about 450 million. And there's a guy named Kenneth Griffin. Now, to compare the top 10 basketball players with their total of 540 million, it would not be fair to even compare them to the top 10 hedge fund managers. Because the numbers for hedge fund managers are ridiculous. So what I will do is I will compare them to one hedge fund manager. The third highest paid hedge fund manager from 2018 was a guy by the name of Kenneth Griffin. And Kenneth Griffin, just to put this all in perspective, right? So Kenneth Griffin, he spent $240 million on a penthouse. Now, remember, their combined salaries for the NBA players' combined salaries for 2019 was $540 million. So Kenneth Griffin spent $240 million on a penthouse in New York, I believe it's in New York. He also spent another $122 million on a house in London. That alone is pushing $400 million, right? Now we're talking about their total is $540 million. Now he also spent $200 million on a painting and another $300 million on another painting. He has $500 million in just two paintings, right? So when you combine that, we're looking at around $862 million between two houses and two paintings. That's not everything that he owns, right? That's just some purchases he made, right? So that's $862 million. This guy made for 2018, I think he made, I don't see it here, but I'm pretty sure he made $870 million for that 1 year. And that's just him by himself. So he made more than the combined totals of all the NBA players, all top 10 NBA players just by himself. LeBron's net worth being $450 million, his net worth being $9.8 billion. And he is not the highest paid. He is not the highest paid hedge fund manager for 2018. In 2018, the highest hedge fund manager made, his name was James Simons. Or James Simmons, I think it's Simons. James Simons, he made $1.6 billion in 2018 alone. Think about that. That's 3 times the salaries of the top 10 NBA players by himself, right? In case you don't know how much $1 billion is, that is 1,000 millions. And so he made 1,600 millions in 1 year, right? His net worth is about 16.5 billion. Excuse me, I almost said million. The number billion just difficult to say sometimes, right? The number's crazy. So it would not be fair to even compare 10 of them to 10 NBA players. And so being an NBA player is difficult. Being an accountant is not as difficult as making it to the NBA or the NFL. Now, the numbers are not the same, right? So I'm not saying that every accountant is making $1 billion or anything like that, but it is actually, or even $1 million is more obtainable as an accountant than it would be for a child who's trying to decide to go to the NBA or the NFL, or to go to, get your accounting degree and whatever, or work in investments. It is a much more obtainable goal. And so I just want my son to have the knowledge to say, hey, well, if I really want the money, if that's where I'm really focused, I should go where the money is. And the money is in the financial sector. And it is very difficult to be a basketball player and all of those other things. And it is still obtainable, but you could have that child who's born and he's going to be 4'11" and he's out there and he's playing his heart out, and the battle is uphill. But I guarantee that none of these hedge fund managers are LeBron's height. I almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. But that their money dwarfs his. Like, it is ridiculous. But LeBron, being number 1 in the world, and not even the top 10 combined could match up to one hedge fund manager, one of the top 10 hedge fund managers, and it's crazy. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. If you like what you heard or anything like that, man, subscribe, like, share, comment. I'm out. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. It's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.